Alright, I'm gonna get some water before we watch this cutscene or whatever the fuck it is. She's got a gun in her hand. Seems cool enough. Both of them seem to have a little more personality than the last one already. But that guy in Unity was just generally an unlikable, just boring ass fucking guy that had no development, no ending of any sort. It was worth shit. Anyways, be right back. Alright. New shirt, new man. Go ahead and keep on going there. I'm trying not to have the mindset that I just want to finish the story and just go through it and blast through it, because then you get impatient and you want to rush, and then you don't really enjoy it as much. It's supposed to be good. I mean, there's probably plenty of decent shit to be had in the game. It's not Unity again. If the side content is bad, I will skip it, but I won't. Need to not let that influence general idea I have towards the game. It's not like Unity, I don't think, where it's just shit. I think Unity is the low point. This was received well. It wasn't not like exceptional like Origins. It's supposed to be decent, so. We will see. I mean, the combat's more interesting already in the stealth, so that's nice. It's obviously all running on the same framework and shit, but why wouldn't it be? It's the same damn system.
Back on track.
And 2 skill points. P memories. I don't really care about a lot of this. We had most of what I wanted anyways by the end of the other one. feel like one of the biggest things in these games is they just give you a bunch of shit, but they don't make it like a whole lot of cool situations where they're super useful. I'd rather have 2 things in a game that are super fun and super useful than like 20 things that you don't use half the time, and then the shit that you do use is just like boring and just gets the job done. Like throwing dagger, that's totally fine. Like that's cool, whatever. But like, there's like oh, berserker grenades, gas grenades, like that stuff is cool sometimes, but there's like 0 reason to ever use them. Usually, you could just walk in and stab a dude, and not changes nothing. Doesn't make it more stealthy, less stealthy, just faster. Like I always feel like there's not enough focus in the gameplay usually. Probably why the pirate shit was good is it just felt like there wasn't really much wrong with it. Okay. So they get the same shit. They want me to buy double assassination. Fine. Automatically loot enemies when you assassinate them, knock them out, kidnap them before multi. That wouldn't be bad. Locked chests. Combo 10. Combo. More health would probably be a choice. I'll see through walls pretty good. These are all decent, really. I mean, better stealth. I generally like stealth a lot in games, but Assassin's Creed stealth is rough. Auto looting's kind of just a nice thing, because I probably won't loot that often after a while. I just don't care. Care about recruiting people. Get through walls is good. All melee damage suffered. Yo, you can fucking ride. You can drive in this game, dude. That's cool. All range suffered. Jacob take less damage overall. I feel like at the end of the day, one of the most important things is going to be just the defense and the health. Most doors in London, except doors requiring master key. Lockpicking probably wouldn't be bad. Go ahead and get that out of the way. Thing is, I'm not going to be doing a lot of that if it's not in a mission right in front of us. These boost. At the end of the day, you can get broken out of stealth and put into this. Or you can just start this. I feel like combat's always like, it's all the baseline, you're always going to be doing the combat. There's not always a guarantee you'll be doing stealth. I would always gear myself towards stealth. I much prefer thinking and sneaking. But unless this is the first Assassin's Creed game where stealth's actually like not the dumbest shit ever, then I don't think it'll be what I want to do. I mean, information's super important. Seeing through walls is probably something I'm gonna want, stealth or not. See, like, you know, key objectives and shit. Having to do this shit suck. With the throwing knives. I just grab that to make my life easier. Where do you want it, boss? There you go. Hopefully the platforming is a little better than Unity. Unity had the most, like, just missed. Like, just shit you didn't want to do. There's a lot of glitchy, buggy shit. And just overall bad path choices.
Piece of Eden.
Increase the electricity.
But it'll become unstable, sir.
You heard what Miss Thorne said. We need results now.
Already magicked, man. They weren't holding back, man. They probably figured Unity had like nothing, so they needed to crank it up in this one to make it exciting. We'll see if that was the right call. They do not waste time in this one. Remember when the magic used to be like a really rare, like it was always by the very end. That wasn't who I was going for, but alright.
It is time to lay down your head, Sir David Brewster.
But I have so much more to discover.
Do not be afraid.
I'm not. God will protect me.
I will continue your experiment.
You will not stop, Starrick. Miss Thorne has already found another piece of Eden, more powerful than the last.
I will take that one too.
We fight to gain what we cannot take with us. It's in our nature.
What is the story right now? I hate when stories just jump you right into the middle of shit. Oh, I don't hate it. I hate when they never actually like orient you with the people, the players, and everything. It's fine starting you there as long as you come back to the building of the story that matters. Like I get we're on a mission, and there's the Eden shit. And the dude's randomly waxing philosophic. I get there's a few assassins and we're trying to take out Templar shit, but for these guys to get all deep on us. Out of nowhere, and I'm still out of place right now.
I must find a way out.
This doesn't involve any major historical event, so it's just a time period thing. I'm guessing they have like historical people. Guess maybe there wasn't any particular like crazy moment. Yeah, it's just a time period thing. That's totally fine. They can make something cool out of it. Like as an F go? Yeah, that might be true, man. Speaking of which, is F go still down? Guessing so. It's only been like an hour or two.
What was that explosion?
What explosion?
Evie?
Piece of Eden detonated and took the lab with it.
The magic lump of hyperbolic metal. I'm shocked.
Simply because you have never valued the pieces does not
All
mean...
went according to plan, hmm?
There was a slight complication.
How slight.
The lab exploded.
Jacob.
You derailed a train.
Oh, he did. Did he?
Well, the train derailed and I happened to be on it. I killed my target.
Brewster is also no more.
Then all in all a successful mission in spite of you two.
What about London?
What about it?
We're wasting our time out here.
You know as well as I do that London has been the domain of the Templars for the last 100
2
years.
hours. Oh.
They are far too strong yet. Patience.
But the Templars have found a new piece of Eden.
Sir David is dead. They do not know how to use it. The Council shall guide us. Sound advice that your father would have seconded. I shall see you back in Crawley.
Patience, Evie.
Ah, the gentle sound of opportunity passing us by.
So what's stopping us? London is waiting to be liberated. Forget Crawley.
Father would have wanted us to
Oh,
listen.
Father. You could continue his legacy in London.
Freeing future generations from a city ruled by Templars. You know, Jacob Fry, you might just be right.
Then shall we?
Yes. Let's.
That was a quick development. It's like, hey, fuck assassin, we're going to London, yahoo!
I know. You've only had a taste of our latest acquisition from Abstergo. But I want to check in on Sean and Rebecca.
Oh
I still
boy.
think attacking a Templar is a mistake.
Good old Sean. My favorite. Why don't they just put cameras on the people? It's because they gotta show us what they look like. So cool, man.
Call Dr. Grammatica.
Come on. Isabel. What a lovely surprise.
Our mutual friends will be here shortly to search for the artifact. Once it's located, I'll let you know.
Super. Always a pleasure.
Prick.
It's people like you that give historians a bad name.
I'm afraid I don't have time for you today, Mr. Hastings.
Thank you for making my job easy.
Oh, shit.
It does look
God
grim.
tier.
Master Berg, Agent DaCosta. Deal with them, please. Move it! Hunt them down!
Awesome. Huge failure of a mission.
All
A
they had to do
random
was
explosion.
wait for you to search the data. Their little stunt has put the whole operation at risk. You need to synchronize Jacob and Evie's memories. Find something that puts us ahead of the enemy. Time is of the essence, and lives are now clearly on the line. Good luck.
Wow, I'm sure glad they tried making this more fucking, you know, bigger stakes, man, than Unity. Totally not just gonna be a stupid plot again in the meta. Like the last one ends up being like, hey man, we hacked into the system. Do you want to be an assassin, man? Like, oh, you do? Can you just, you know, why don't you go ahead and just go through that data? Maybe there's some cool shit in there. You get to the end, they're like, oh, we're worried that maybe, the Templars will find out something that this guy knew. And at the end, it's like, oh, well, looks like he actually just destroyed everything, and the Templars will never find it. Thanks, man. Your work here was unnecessary, and like that's it. It's like has no relevance, no urgency. It literally ends up meaning nothing. It's like, I guess they're trying to make it bigger than this by like having these random characters you don't give a shit about do random things and fail. But whatever. What are they even doing? Buying us time? Like, what is their plan? How are we related to them right now? What does us going through this right now have to do with them just doing this random mission? I like how these games are relatively long and they just kind of blast. The pacing just fucking breakneck randomly. They don't put the fucking foundation down, man. They just try to jump into this excitement. It's like stupid. The meta narrative was fine in the first three. Well, first two. I was into it in the first two because it was way more mystery, not as upfront. Like, oh, baby, the war, baby, the war. It was like Illuminati. It felt like, and they barely showed you any weird like sci-fi magic shit. Now it's just like magic shit right away. Boom, no Illuminati, no mystery. Just, oh, it does, but the damn blood, man. Oh yeah, look at this fucking smart ass British dude in every fucking game, man. Don't you love him? Like, just kind of short. Still more exciting than Unity already, but we'll see, man. I'm really looking forward to Origins. I don't know if it's just better in every way, shape, and form or what, but the meta narrative definitely needs some work. I feel like they should try to make it something special instead of just make it something that is there because it has to be there, like the lore of the games, Because they made it like really small in the last one. They wanted to like downplay it because they didn't care, and it just made it stupid. Like, if you have to have it, make it like good. Like, let's be real. Or just find a way to completely get rid of it. Anywho, we barely started the game. I'm already shitting on it. I'm just saying what I'm saying.
I've never seen
White
so many
Castle.
people at once.
Tasty.
Churning seas of London. It's just the way Father described. Now, to find Henry Green and formulate a plan of attack against the Templars.
Is Mr. Green again?
The assassin watching over London? Did you not listen the first 3 times?
Listen to what? Oi, watch it.
Beg pardon, sir.
Small your shit, dude.
Oi! Come back here, you filthy dipper!
Stop!
Guilty Dipper. Okay, he hasn't had eyes on this guy until now. Or this kid. He somehow knows where he is, right?
Fine, you little mobsman. Keep it.
That's what I'm saying, Payne.
What do we have here? You're on our property.
Yeah, it's pretty much Batman combat right now, but I'll take that over whatever the fuck was in the last one. It's a lot more fun. Might not be fresh, but
What else does London
it's
have to
a
offer?
better system than anything they've done before this, man.
Now is not the time for tourism, Jacob. Now's the time to find Henry Green. I've always been the quicker climber, haven't I?
Not since we were 2.
Race you to the highest vantage point.
You're going to lose again.
Not on my watch.
I thought you might.
That's what I'm saying, man. Just like murder these two people real quick and laugh about it. They're just random thugs. Like, I get that they were gonna beat him up, but like, you could have just knocked him out. Like a normal fight, you know? Well, assassins really the good guys, dude. Let's be fucking real. They just kill everybody.
Shop located. It was
Just an honest thug, dude. He's just thugging. That's, I mean, shit, everybody has to
Two
thug
assassins.
nowadays.
Equal in height, one female, one male, 2 decades old, and those devilish smiles. You must be the Fry twins.
And you are?
Henry Green, at your service. I was sorry to learn about your father's passing.
Thank you.
What can you tell us about Crawford Starrick?
I suppose the council desires news.
London must be freed to provide a better future for all of its citizens.
Well, thank goodness the council saw reason and sent you to aid us.
Yes. Thank goodness.
Unfortunately, I am the bearer of bad news. Today, Starrick sits at the helm of the most sophisticated Templar infrastructure known in the Western world. Every class, every borough, the gangs, the industries. His reach extends all across London.
I've always thought of myself as a gang leader. Firm, but fair. Huh. Well, I have uniforms. And I'll unite a mix of disenfranchised outsiders under one name. That's it, Evie. We can rally them to our side. Oh.
This guy just randomly thought about all of this here within like 2 seconds. It's like, damn, this guy owns everything. I'm gonna make a fucking gang of street urchins and we gonna take him down. Yeah, let's go. And I was like, in the span of like fucking 5 seconds, man. I don't even know who this fuck is. Now we're fucking gonna lead a gang uprising in like 2 hours, man. Or is this gonna be a joke?
Like the way that you rallied those card players at the Oakwood Tavern into the
That was different. They beat me at whist. I can see it now. We'll call ourselves
That face.
the Rooks.
You were never good at chess either.
Have you got a better plan?
Find the piece of Eden.
Oh.
Well, let me show you the lay of the land. Shall we? The best way to see any landscape is from above.
Let's do our job. Ugh, but the story's so exciting. We were saying exciting things. It was witty banter and relatives. Did you remember? Dude, Henry Green or whatever is the only fucking normal
Look
ass
at what
dude here.
Starrick has done to the city.
Stunning,
Whitechapel
20
is riddled
FPS.
with crime. Child labor, despite regulations. A gang known as the Blighters overruns the streets, and Templars manipulating behind the scenes. As in all the other boroughs, we need to return this city to the people who built it in the first place.
We will free London from Starrick. You have my word.
And my Rooks.
Miss Fry, your passion is inspiring. Come, let us return to my shop, and I can bring you up to date on the rest.
He just dies. Guess we'll go get our own shot, bud. Oh. Sure looks nice. Always does, right? How they got the... Out of fog, out of some smoke. Good though. Ugh. Oh yeah, let's turn it back on. Set it off for the old cutscene, then picking the old nose, man. Appreciate it though. Sometimes I don't notice that shit for a long time.
Keep quiet. Kalok's looking for me.
Who's Kalok?
One of Starrick's gang leaders.
Why does he want you?
He's after some of my more arcane research into one of the precursor artifacts.
The Piece of Eden.
So tell me about these blighters.
Look how this dude's got this patchwork cloak with like random pieces of cloth holding together.
And was slaughtered for their efforts. Now, only Whitechapel's clinkers remain opposed, but they're no match for the blighters.
Well, let's shine these clinkers up then, shall we? They're just the sort we're looking for.
You can't be serious.
Evie, they're ready to fight and oppose the blighters. This is my chance to step in. Look out, London. Here come the rooks.
Oh man, the rooks, dude. 3 idiots running down the fucking sidewalk, man. Could have just put the cutscene closer to the fucking drop point.
Confound this city. No one looks where they're going.
Yes, I've noticed that.
Bloody Drood. I'll never finish it at this rate. Only Providence knows where those words are headed now. Well, I must get to work replacing them. Should you ever be in the mood for a tale or two, you can always find me where the ale is warm and tempers are hot. Ta-ta!
What an odd man.
That Mr. Fry was Charles Dickens. Knows everyone and everything in the city. If I were you, I would keep that connection in your back pocket. Kalok's gang is nearby. They must not follow me back to my shop.
We'll take care of it.
Here.
No, alright. Nobody'll notice you in that white outfit.
My carriage is nearby. Make use of it to throw them off my trail. I will meet you at the curio shop.
Curio shop. So now they know where it is? Why were we following them in the first place?
Doing fine. We need to lead them away from green.
Godly.
Here comes trouble.
Don't worry, man. The assassins are the good guys, dude. Hey, buddy. Oh, let's kill that innocent. Yeah, it's historically accurate.
Return to Mr. Green.
Aye, aye, Captain.
You're relentless.
That relentlessness will see me become master when we finish this.
George would do nothing of the sort. Whatever's left of the Creed would perish under your control.
Harsh words, dear sister.
Jesus Christ. I mean, if it's more fun, it's fine, but hardly is. Hardly. I just love that it's not even like stealthy at all. Like, hey, we're assassins, we're stealthy. We don't want anybody following us back. Just fucking blowing shit up. Ah, kill hundreds of innocents. Like, nobody's gonna follow us, dude. Yeah. They got these are the good guys, otherwise that would be very evil.
Starrick can't be that hard to find. I say we turn the carriage round and go find him.
This is why you aren't in charge.
That's true, Pang. But would they die in that extreme of like just me flying down the sidewalk?
That's a girl.
I wonder if it'd be interesting just to be like, I mean, I wouldn't want to be walking around, but just like witness a few weeks in the life, man. How many people just die out in the streets? Crazy shit like that. How many people died in like from like cars hitting them back then? Like the fucked car, you know, the rich boy cars.
Did you give them the slip?
We gave them more than that.
Who are all these people?
We murdered them. Awesome.
Over the years, I have established a number of connections across the city.
Splendid. We'll need
I
focused
love
aid.
murder.
Focused aid. We take over Starrick's gangs, we cripple his control.
You're not aiming high enough. Starrick has influence in every branch of society. We need to match him.
I see what you're saying, Evie. We need the Rooks.
You are not starting a gang called the Rooks.
I believe I may have an idea of my own. We will need the police to turn a blind eye to activities. My ally in the force, Sergeant Aberline. I've heard he's a master of disguise. Next up, urchins.
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 Children make for excellent spies.
Clara O'Day.
Smart as a whip, that one.
Finally, you would be wise to remember that Starrick never acts alone. There are gang leaders in every borough. You'll meet them soon enough, no doubt.
Rexford Gaylock, known for his ability to vanish before your very eyes.
Should we make him vanish for real?
I suppose.
One moment. A Templar target you might want to look into. Be cautious. It's rough out there.
No, don't worry about me, Greenie. I can handle a few thugs.
Okay, shitty Hugh Jackman. Fucking Walgreens Jackman, man. TJ Maxx Jackman, dude. Ugh. He's trying, man. Break this memory, but I don't know, man. We could try it. I highly doubt they're using the fucking information. That's how advanced they are, but not in the spots that matter. I'm just gonna have to do this. It's going pretty good, man. Just trying this bitch out. Catch an urchin.
What's the plan then, oh mighty planner?
You're the one with the grand ideas. The gangs, the fights, even the outfits you'll wear. Perhaps you should lead the way.
If you insist.
Separate gear and skill. Tend to prefer stealth, so I feel like we're gonna have to use some of these people for other shit. Sneak a bunch. Or sneak poorly, probably. We're just gonna get some of these for free. What's that? Reach a new level. Oh, you have to spend a certain amount to get leveled. I see how the levels work. One problem is stealth is it's slower usually, but if it's more fun, who cares? Oh, we should get that. More eagle vision would be good too. Hmm. Capes. Loot. Alright, dude. Godspeed, man. But her default one's the best. Usually the weapons are the most important thing. Fucking goddamn stats. Hmm. Alright. The gauntlet. What is his shit? Oh, do they have totally separate shit? That's good. Let's just let you switch them on the fly in game, that'd be nice.
Looks like a mess is brewing.
Like outside the pause menus.
There's something strange going on.
I don't see Mr. Aberline.
Well, we tried.
I may know a thing or two about that splendid fellow you're talking about.
What's this?
Are you trying to blow the gaff?
What?
Sergeant Aberline, at your service. I presume you're the Fry twins Green mentioned.
I was expecting you to be a policeman.
I was expecting you to be discreet.
Henry Green said that you could help us go unnoticed.
This is how it will work. I will give you the names of criminal gang members. You will bring them back to me. Quietly.
Oh, we'll be as quiet as an old lady. A very hairy, strange old lady that looks a lot like a policeman.
Okay.
Now, whatever you do, try to remain within the bounds of the law, for my sake. I don't need any corpses at the station. Approach the target from behind and attempt to make them talk. Then bring them to my carriage.
All right.
Get off me! Piss off! Oi! Get off me! Piss off! Oi!
Look how they can keep saying stuff.
Get off me!
So they're not allowed to warn their friends, but they can just fucking yell, piss off, and all that shit.
Oi!
Oi.
There's something going on.
Get off me!
Wouldn't be a fucking modern game if they didn't repeat the same dialogue 100 times over within like 3 minutes.
What's that then? What's going on?
Taking your ride, dude. Oh, bothered my head again. I've got the right settings. Ugh, these probably the biggest upgrade they could do to these is just put an amount of ticks on it, or like a number. Just one big smooth. Deal, so there's no way to really do it other than that. Like adjust it correctly outside eyeballing it. I guess it's cool we get a drive shit. It's a crash. It feels relatively decent. It's quick.
Would be glad to see him behind bars. Thank you.
Who's the kid? Loyalty to the Rooks. Cool. Alright, well. Alright, see that is the gold shit stuff we have to do. Templar hunt. Stronghold sequence 3 to catch an urchin. Oh, we'll try everything. I mean, like I said, we'll try everything once, I guess. Illustrations. Shops.
What do we have here? Come take a look at what...
Treasure maps, beer tasting.
I hope everything was to your satisfaction.
No, thank you.
There's something going on.
Soon all of London's blighters will be armed to the teeth.
No bobbies in sight.
Good. Distribute the dynamite then, and carefully.
Very good, sir.
We want this to...
You're not getting out of here alive!
Okay. That was a tough one. Look, they made the lock picking less ass, which is good. Leader of the Rooks. We haven't even created the gang yet. And it's already, we already got a name. I love it, dude. All the consistency and all that. Alright, so the only actual story ones are these, unless we have to do like all of it. I mean, I get the whole ideas. Blah blah blah, liberate. London, but it's true, man. We rapping. Assassins seem to be just generally bad people on this shit.
Slowly.